Hey guys, this is Crypto James talking to you today about Hedera. Now, Hedera have some really significant partnerships. This is one that's going to break its previous high. I'd be shocked if it doesn't. They have got partnerships with governments. They've got partnerships with some serious big boys. So we're going to talk about what they do, what they are, and what kind of gains this can have in the next bull cycle. Before I get into any of it though, guys, if you are new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. And in the videos, I showed everyone that I was buying up all of these coins because I expected them to rocket up in price. And you can see what the prices were when I recorded my vids and released them. And when I was buying the coins, you can see what highs these coins hit. And that was less than a year and a half on. 18 months, less than that, to make those profits. So, and that's profit from $100 into each one. So if you did $100 into every single one, a $2,600 investment would have netted you a profit of over $123,000. Now that is not bad. Now I sold these, and when the market crashed, and since the market has crashed, I've been buying up new cryptos. I continue to do so on a very regular basis as well. Whenever I find a coin that I think has huge profit potential, I get in on it. And what I will do is I will jump onto my website, which is copymycrypto.com, and I will let my members know what I'm buying. So I will let them know what coin it is that I'm buying, what kind of profits I think that coin can have, and what percentage of my money I'm putting in. And the members can all copy along. There's literally no work involved. When I sell a coin, I also do the exact same thing. I let my members know what coin I'm selling, what percentage of my holdings I'm selling, and again, what I'm doing with my profits, whether it's reinvesting it, whether it's banking it. So there is no work for any of the members whatsoever. They will make the same profit I do, except I am doing the thousands and thousands of hours worth of research. And if that sounds good to you, if you don't have the time, if you didn't make the gains in the last bull cycle, go on to copymycrypto.com now. There is a link in the description, and what you'll be able to see is what the members have earned since joining copymycrypto.com. You'll see the things I've said in the past. Everything on the site as well you can verify. If you go onto the old videos on this channel, just watch a few of the old videos, you'll see exactly everything that you see there. And you can make a decision if it's a service that you'd like to try. And if it is, wicked. I will see you guys there. Right, Hedera. Hedera's metrics continue to improve. Hedera's performance is pretty staggering. Over 20 billion transactions and a total value locked of $30.8 million as of right now. Obviously, $30 million is not huge when you look at the overall supply and everything of Hedera, but pretty damn good. In the last bull cycle as well, it hit 57 cents. And if we just take a look at where it is right now, Hedera's actual chart looks not too bad. You know, again, one bull cycle, but it had lows in January of like 1 cent. So the fact that it went up to about 57 cents, that's 57x, that's not bad. Now, Hedera is an enterprise-grade public network for a decentralized economy that will allow individuals and businesses to create dApps. Now, it's designed to be fairer and more efficient and eliminate a lot of the limitations we've seen with blockchains like slow performance, instability, and high cost. They had an ICO in 2018, launched open access to its mainnet in 2019, and the HBAR token has a dual role within the network. Obviously, it powers the overall network, so fuels smart contracts, file storage, regular transactions, and it's also used to secure the network by staking. And if users stake their tokens to assist with maintaining integrity of the platform, they get rewarded. I'll take a look at what the Hedera staking returns are. So Hedera is the native token of Hedera Hashgraph, and that's a platform that's positioned as an alternative to traditional blockchain tech and aims to excel in speed, efficiency, and security. Now, the core network services within Hedera are the consensus service, which is where clients send messages to the network to negotiate consensus timestamping and order. And in this case, the state is stored offline, so users can define privacy and access control. Thanks to the Hedera token service, token creation and management is available to customers, and it's built in for it supports built-in tokenization. And they have got very, very impressive partnerships that I'm going to talk about in a second. One of the most noticeable features of the network is the Gossip About Gossip protocol. According to Dr. Lehman Baird, Hedera's inventor, within the system, nodes randomly transmit data about themselves to other nodes via the hash graph using the Gossip protocol. It means all nodes in a cluster will become familiar with each other. Then a certain data structure is formed, which consists of a payload of transactions, timestamps, signatures, and hashes. Which means, again, you've just got a more interconnected network that will work faster.
What's up, guys? And now a quick word from our sponsor. So Fluid Token, this is an app that's launching very, very soon. It's launching on the 21st of September. Guys, this is a trading bot app. Now, this is connected directly to social media through the blockchain. So say a piece of news came out. Let's say, as an example, we saw, I don't know, let's go with Uniswap got hacked, right? If you saw that news come out, within 15 seconds, you would be able to short Uniswap using this app. You'll be able to profit from that breaking news that happens so regularly. So say you wanted to short it, you would get the alert and you would be able to do that in a heartbeat. So this is how FluidBot works. It's connected directly to Telegram. And basically, once you start the service, you click start, and then you can go directly to quick trades, and you can take, let's say, a position shorting Ethereum. You can short it immediately. It's sent to the blockchain, connected to the wallet, and it works like that. And your position is open, and then you can actually see what your position is. You can set your stop losses. You can take profit all through a Telegram app. And guys, we've seen these coins launch before. Unibot is a great example of that. Currently, that is sitting at a market cap of $80 million. And you got to bear in mind, when it launched at about $17, and it hit highs of like $233. In fact, what high did it hit? It hit $236. $236. So it did way more than a 10x in a very, very short space of time. I mean, we're talking a month and a half, 2 months. And if you guys are interested in this, look, there are, I'm going to post the Fluid Token link for Twitter in the description. I'm also going to post their Telegram portal group in the description. 5 winners that if you retweet this post, if you like it, if you put notifications for more announcements, 5 winners will receive a DM for their public raise that happens on September 21st. This is one that could absolutely pump, guys. So it's one to check out. Like I say, those 2 links will be in the description. Take it easy. Now, it's worth noting as well, look, this is state.gov. This is a big ass, this is obviously an American government website. And it's talking, and Hedera's here, convening democracy roundtable on how blockchain tech support human rights, transparency, and sustainability. And they've had a whole discussion with both private sector and with governments. They also onboarded a former government minister and financial leaders to take up executive roles. So, tech and foreign policy expert Nilmini Rubin joined Hedera as chief of staff and head of global policy. Again, a very, very nice coup. Also, Betsab Botatis, who is now the chief financial officer. Again, very nice coup for Hedera. Getting hold of people that have had roles within national security, within the National Security Council and the House Foreign Affairs Committee and the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. Very strong sign. But don't forget as well, Hedera have worked with other governments. During the years of the pandemic, Hedera was working with the UK government to track vaccines. And again,
having ties to significant governments only strengthens the potential for Hedera, because it gives them an opportunity to be one of the first to potentially land a CBDC. Now, again, I have spoken about CBDCs insane amounts of times. I will continue to say this. I hate CBDCs. The concept of CBDCs is terrible. This is a step towards subjugation for all of our citizens wherever there is a CBDC. It is a terrible concept and it is not something any of us should support. If you don't realize what can happen in theory with a CBDC, then I highly recommend you start doing a bit of research into that. Have a look and see what the social credit system is in China, and you'll see, if you can understand what that is, then you'll be able to understand how a CBDC could be used against its citizens. Now, that aside, a CBDC is probably going to come. And those networks that land a CBDC, whether it's Hedera or XRP or Stellar or any of the, or IOTA or any of the ones that are currently ISO 20022 compliant, which Hedera is. That's the global payment standard and the global messaging standard that now every financial institution and company has to adhere to by 2025. There's only 9 cryptos currently adhering to that, and Hedera is one of them. Those ones, one of those 9 will be the first to land a CBDC. And when they do, that network will be processing trillions of transactions a year. Now, if it can do that, the underlying network that is doing that is going to be worth trillions of dollars. There is just no question about that. It has to. It will hit. We know Bitcoin. Bitcoin already broke $1 trillion market cap once before. It will do that again in the next bull cycle. And I'm not saying a CBDC is here. It's like, I'm not saying that, because the important, but the areas of significance are going to be the US, the Europe, the UK, and there are a number of countries in Asia. But you basically look at the top 5, 10 countries worldwide with the biggest GDP. Any of the countries that have any country that ends up releasing a CBDC on one of these networks, they will end up processing so many transactions. They're going to have to be worth trillions of dollars. Now, Hedera is well positioned for this. Very, very well positioned for this. I am not expecting a CBDC in the next year, in the next 2 years, but when it does happen, the price rises are going to be like face melting. And while I don't support CBDC, I will absolutely back the thing that supports one, because it's going to be worth stupid money. And it's going to make millionaires left, right, and centre. And Hedera, again, well positioned. They also have enormous partnerships. They work with, the governing council of Hedera is staggering. You've got Dell, you've got Google, you've got IBM, you've got Deutsche Telekom. These are huge companies. UCL, the university in England, phenomenal university. So, I think Hedera is going to make gains. I really do. If it lands a CBDC, I think Hedera could run up to, honestly, a couple $100. I really would expect that. I don't think we're anywhere close to that yet. And assuming no CBDC lands, I'm looking at Hedera going, there are gains here. I think at least 70 cents is achievable. That's really only about 30% hike on its previous all-time high. To be honest, looking at Hedera with a circulating supply of 33 billion, I wouldn't be shocked to see this hit $1, maybe $2 in the next bull cycle. This is very, very strong blockchain. Continues to have partnerships with significant companies, with significant governments. They are processing more transactions per second, more transactions in a day than most blockchains. They are really strong. The total value locked is a little bit of a concern, but again, we're in we're in a transitional market right now, so I wouldn't expect total value locked to be huge right now. I think that will be once again. This is at least a 70-cent coin, but realistically, this could be $1, $2, or more. Very, very strong. Very, very strong network. But what do you guys think? You know, if this lands at CBDC, you know, do you think this could hit a couple $100? I mean, I really do. Because it would be, why wouldn't it be worth $1 trillion if it's processing trillions of transactions a year? Yeah, just makes total sense. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you think this can do, assuming no CBDC? Well, let me know what you think. If it lands a CBDC, how high do you think it could go? If it doesn't land a CBDC in the next bull cycle, what do you think this could hit? 70 cents, $1, $2, $3, $4, $5? Let me know in the comments. And guys, if you're a returning viewer or new viewer, you get perspectives on this channel you're not going to get anywhere else. You know, hence my CBDC perspective. So hit the subscribe button so you don't miss them. And look, do me a favor as well, because the channel is always helpful when we get new subscribers. And guys, if you just want to take the work out of crypto investing, if you want to make it easier on yourself, if you want to just make profits and do no work, be the kid that cheats in class, that's what copymycrypto.com is where I do all the work. I find the coins that are winners, I get in on them, and I let my members know all about them. And when I do, I'll tell them what the coin is, what gains, and what percentage of my money I'm putting in. And they can copy along. It's completely transparent. If you like the idea of it, if you like the sound of it, there's a link in the description. Go to copymycrypto.com and just look through the site, read through it all. Look at what the members have earned. Look at what I've said in the past. Watch the videos, read everything. And then go on to the old videos on this channel. You can compare what you've read, what you've seen against against the old videos. You can see all the evidence there for yourselves. And make an informed decision if this is like a service you want to try. And if it is, wicked, I'll see you there. If it isn't, no worries, but keep supporting the channel, please, because without you guys, I don't have a channel. And that is it from me. Take it easy. Bye-bye.